मणिः सदा विजयते रामं रमेशं भजे रामेणाभिहता निशाचरचमू रामाय तस्मै नमः रामान्नास्ति परायणं परतरं रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम् रामे चित्तलयस्तदा भवतु मे भो राम मामुद्धर राम रामेति रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने श्रीराम नाम वरानन ओन्नमैति अथ महाश्वसूत्राणि अय्यण् रुल्रुक् एयोङ् अय्यौच् हयवरट् लण् ञमङनम् जबञ् गडदश् जबगडदश् ख फ छ ठ थ च च तव कपै शशसर हल iti mahashasutrani. Okay, I think last time we finished with the pullinga rukaranta shabdaha, the subanta prakriya. I think we did this sutram, the last one we did was the nirupati pratipadikam. Only thing special about niru was in the shashti bahuvachanam you had a special form, nirnam or nirnam. Okay, now today, as I mentioned to you, the order in which we are going here is the Siddhanta Kaumudi order, which is according to Mahashasutrani. In the Ashtadhyaya, there is no order as such. So the Ashtadhyaya is organized differently by the type of rules. So wherever Guna takes place will be in one section, Vriddhi might be in one section, and so on. But the Kaumudi is as to the Prakriya. So if you want to do Rama Shabda, you go to Kaumudi, you can get all the rules there. So there, Matuji goes by the Siddhanta, the Mahashasutrani order. So we have done up to Ru, and now we're going to take the Okaranta Shabda. See, these are not very common ones in here. This Ru is, I think, is only in one place in the language comes the Ru in the Klip, Dhatu Klip. So it will not give any Pratipadikam ending in Ru as such in usage. Also, A is also not common at all. I may not have any special rules either. So if there are no special rules, then we just have to apply the regular rules and do the Sandhi operation and get the form. So next one we're going to take is the Okaranta Pullinga Pratipadikam. There's a special one there, which is a very common word, which is the word go. The go has many meanings. Go can also be in the feminine also. It can be Pullinga also. It can be cow or a bull. It can also mean, Vani. It can also mean speech. It can mean raise. It can mean the Vedas. It can mean a lot of things. So it's a very important Pratipadikam. Now in the Gita, I think it comes only in one place. I think it comes. Gama vishyat bhutani dharayamyamojasa. So if you are, I hope you're using some of these pages in the Gita, in the website which we have. So we have all these nice pages now which are searchable pages. So here we have the, let me see. Page again, because Kalpesh has put these nice searchable pages. We can search the whole Gita, we can search the Ashtadhyayi. You start from a tiny URL page, and then at the bottom, the searchable Ashtadhyayi is there, searchable Gita is there. So if you can use that, so if you say Gama Vishyacha Bhutani, if you want to search for that, you can, at least chapter 15, you can get the exact shloka number pretty quickly. It says Gama Vishya. Here it goes. It's 15, number 13 in Gita. It's the 13th shloka in chapter 15. Gama Vishya Bhutani. So normally there Gama is Prithivi. So that's another meaning of the Pratipadikam go. So we'll require 2 new rules for this to derive this Pratipadikam. Everything else will be just Puravat. That's the good thing about doing the Paninian way. You don't have to memorize the whole, Rupamala. Only you need 2 new rules, and everything else is as before. You apply the same old rules, and we got the form. So this is a Dvitiya Ekavachanam, Gama. So we'll see how it's going to come. Okay, let's start. Let's start with the, maybe Karthik can help us out, give us the steps. Okay, let's start with go.
Go.
Yeah, okay, so let's go. All right, let's go. So go plus 2 is the Prathama. Always you have the first step everybody should know. You apply the Sutram 412, Su Aujast, etc. Su Aujast. Also you can search in the document here. The Ashtadhyayi is searchable now. If you just type So just, you can type a sutra number also here. You can put 412 and jump to that one. I'm sorry, I got the wrong number. It is 1, let's see, 4, no, I'm in the right place, but it's 412 is here. 4 is correct number, but it went to 4120. So just somehow that's the sutram. That's the sutram. And that is nitya karyam. So any pradipadikam that you have to first decline it. You cannot use it without decline the pradipadikam. So starting with go plus su. Okay. So now what's the next step, Karthik? So this one is 412. So just some more.
First we'll have to do the upadeshe janunasika it tasya lopaha.
Is ukara lopaha. That's the, when you have any pratyaya, any agamaha, anything in upadeshe, the first thing you do is apply the it vidhayaka sutrani. Of course, it is only sanya and then tasya lopaha. That is if the entire pratyaya is not going to go away or being replaced by anything else. So if you're going to use that pratyaya, or the agamaha or the adesha, any technical term, first thing you want to do is run the routine for remove the it letters. And that is, of course, I think all of you know by now. Let's use the Ashtadhyayi search to search for this sutram which Karthik is saying. Upadeshe ajjananasika it. If I just type over here upadeshe ajjanana. So upadeshe you can search next. Let's see where all upadeshe comes, It comes in Ashtadhyayi in a few places. Upadeshe, and here it is. So you can search all the places in Ashtadhyayi. Upadeshe comes. Nice, very nice thing. I like this a lot. So in fact, we're going to add a few things to this now also. We're going to have the searchable Amar Kosha and searchable Bhagavad Puranam already is here. It's in the iTrans format, but it is already here, For example, if you want to search for the word, go in the Bhagavad Puranam, you can do that over here also. You won't spend time today, but it is doable here. Only thing you have to do it in the iTrans format, So you can see, say G A English. So you can see, you can put go and you can try different things, and do like that, So okay. So all right, let's continue with where Karthik was. Upadesha Nasika, it is number
132.
132, yes, 132. Okay, 132. So we remove the ukara in it, and of course, tasya lopaha, get 139. So now we got go plus sakara. So 132, 139. That's what we have so far. Okay. Now, what's the next step, Karthik? Yes.
We'll have the sarvanama sthanam, sudanapumsakasya.
Sudanapumsakasya. Sudanapumsakasya. So in the anapumsakasya, when you have pradipadikam which is not napumsakam, which you don't have right now, because go goes in the, I'm sorry for the pun, but go goes in the silinge pullinge. Okay, so there's no, but right now we're talking pullinga only. But the form will be the same. When you go with silingam, the form will be the same. But the sutram, where will that, in fact, now we can also quickly go there. And the first sutram is Shi Sarvanama Sthanam. Shi Sarvanama Sthanam. So let's see, Shi Sarvanama Sthanam. Here it is. It's 1242. It's a very handy thing. I'm addicted to this searching thing now. I know it's a bit cheating because you don't remember the sutra that quickly, but it's still very good, So Shi Sarvanama Sthanam. Because there are two books were available, by the way. One is, I think, by this Avani Kumar, which gives every word of the Ashtadhyayi an index. Now we don't need that because now we have this online search. Also, there is a set of 3 books by Professor Katre from Pune. He's also done the same thing. But again, that we probably don't need that now because, of course, they give some more things, but this is very useful. Okay, so Shi Sarvanama Sthanam. The Shi Sarvanama Sthanam 1142 is an Napumsakalinga Bahuvachana Pratyaya. Prathama Dvitiya. So that is the masculine, neuter, Prathama or Dvitiya Bahuvachanam, which we have not done yet because we have not done the Napumsakalinga Pratipadakani. But the next one, 1143 over which you see is Sud Anapumsakasya. Sudanapumsakasya. Sudanapumsakasya means Sut. The Sut is the Pratyahara Sut. So we have Pratyaharas from the Ashtadhyayi Sutras also. Pratyahara doesn't mean it has to be only from the Mahayasha Sutrani. It's a more general, it's any mnemonic can be formed. So this is a Pratyahara from the Ashtadhyayi Sutra Patha. Just like we say the thing, the thing Shitsavasatakam, the thing is a Pratyahara also. Pratyahara Tang also is used. Pratyahara Kring is used. Pratyahara doesn't mean only Mahayasha Sutrani. So this sutra which we saw before, which we already used actually, is the 412. This Pratyahara Sut is Su, Au, Jas, Out. So those 5 pratyahas get the Sarvanama Sthana Sanya. Not to be confused with the Sarvadini Sarvanamani, which is the pronouns. So that's completely different. That is not the Pratyaha. That's the Pradipadikam which is getting the Sarvanama Sanya. The Sarvanama Sthana is the Pratyaya which is getting it. Sarvanama is very confusing, very confusing. Of course, Sarvanama is only pronouns. The Sarvanama Sthana is the one that we need right now. So that's for the Pratyaya. Pratyaya is taking that. Okay, so we will use that let's see. It is here, 1143. 1143 now gets this. One more thing you can do, by the way. You can also reverse engineer. This is not like software, where there's copyrights. You can reverse engineer the form also. We're trying to get to the form Gauhu. That's our objective, trying to get to the form Gauhu. If you have to get to the form Gauhu, so far we do not know any sutram to the vriddhi of the go. We have not learned any sutram so far to do the vriddhi of the go. We need something to do that. Otherwise, you're not going to get the form Gauhu. So there must be some sutram which is probably based on the Sarvanama Sthanam. Why Sarvanama Sthanam? Because the vriddhi of go is not seen throughout the Rupamala. We have go bhi, go bhyam, gavam, so but in the first place it is seen, like, Sarva Upanishado Gavo in the Gita Dhyanam, right? So Gava is seen. That means that go must have taken vriddhi and has taken Echayavayava and become Gavaha. So then you can reverse engineer. There must be some sutram based on Sarvanama Sthanam, which is giving the vriddhi for the Pradipatikam go. So you can also, then you look for that sutram. You at least know where to look for that. Okay, so we got this one. Sudana Pumsakasya. He gives only Sarvanama Sthana Sanya for the first 5 pratyas, Su, Au, Jas, Out. So 1143. So I'll just put here, okay, let's just put go plus the same Sakara. We'll put Sarvanama Sthanam. This is only a Sanya. Sarvanama Sthanam is only a Sanya. Okay, 1143. Okay, next step, Karthik.
This is the new rule now, the Gotornit.
Gotornit. This is the new rule for today. So these are all old rules. Nothing new we have done so far. Nothing new, which is a good thing. As I said, we need only 2 new rules for the Pradipadikam go. Only 2 new rules. And both these rules you can know from the Gita. You can know both of them. As I said, the Gita Dhyanam, Sarva Upanishado Gavo. Gavaha. That is the Prathama Bahuvachanam. That's number 1. And again, I told in 15th chapter, Gama Vishchacha Bhutani, taking the word Gam. So those 2 sutras have come in the Gita. So you should tag them from the Gita. And next time you chant the Gita, which I hope you're doing all the time, you can remember immediately when you say that Dhyana Shlokaha, Sarva Upanishado Gavo, you should know Goto Nit. So that's the next step for us, is that when we chant Gita, in our mind immediately think Goto Nit, Goto Nit, Goto Nit, Goto Nit. That's one. And the next one also you're going to see. So that's the first new sutram for today. Let's go to the list of sutras here, which is thanks to Karthik also. So 7190, Goto Nit. Let's look at the meaning. Okarad Vihitam Sarvanama Sthanam Nitvat. The Sarvanama Sthanam affixes following in Okaraha behave as if they have Nakara as an indicating letter. So Nitvat. Nitvat means that they behave as if they have Nakara as a Nit. Nit Karyani Bhavanti. Nit Sambandhi Karyani Bhavanti. So whatever operations would be done, if the Pratyaya has no as a Nit, they will now be done, even though the Pratyaya does not have Sakshat Nakaraha Idrupena Nadrishyate, Tathapi Karyani Bhavishyanti. Atideshat. So this Atidesham is an extension that is given that Nitvat has been done now. So, okay. You should check all the conditions. We do have Okaranta Pradipadikam, and we do have the Savanama Sthana Sanya, which is the first thing which we did. So now the sutram which is going to come here is the Achoniti. Now, where did we use sutram before? Anybody in the class? The next sutram we want to do the vriddhi of the go. We got the nitvat. So go to nit. We has given this the nitvat 7190. Now we want to do the vriddhi of the go. Now where did we do it before? Let's see who else is here. Let's see when Manish can help us. Manish ji, can you help us with this one? You want to get the sutram where you do the vriddhi of the go. Let's see. Let's try Balram. Balram ji.
Hello?
Yes.
Satish.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes. Yes, Manish ji. Go ahead. Manish ji.
Hello, Satish ji?
Yes. I guess you cannot hear me. I can hear you, but you can't. Okay, you can type your answer also in this. So I'm looking for the sutram which will do the vriddhi, which we have already covered. We did Pratipadikam Sakhi when we did. If you go back to that, the Pratipadikam Sakhi, we had the sutram which was based on this nit pratyaya. And so I think this sutram was, let's see, Sakshara Sambuddha. If you go back to it here, the sutra number is, in fact, yeah. If you go to Sakhi Pratipadikam, what did we do at that time when we did Sakhayo, Sakhayaha, and all that when we did? Let's see. Yes, Achoniti. This is the one. Achoniti. Because when we did Sakhi Pratipadikam, we got Sakshara Sambuddhau. Yes, and we got the Nitvat over there also. Nitvat we got Sakshara Sambuddhau. And then we use the sutram Achoniti. Ajantangasya Vriddhi. Niti Chapare. If you have Ajantamangam, and then, you can get, Karthik, quick question for you. If you didn't say Achaha, what would happen here? We just said Niti. What would have been? Which would have taken Vriddhi? If we didn't say Achaha, we just said Niti. Which vowel will take?
Only ik will take Vriddhi.
By what sutra?
By the paribhasha iko guna vriddhi.
Very good. Iko guna vriddhi. Iko guna vriddhi. So if Pani did not say Achaha in this sutram, if you only say do vriddhi or do guna, samanya vidhanam if you do, only an ik letter qualifies. Okay, let's see. Yes, Manishji, let me try again. Yes, Manishji, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Are you able to hear me?
I can hear you now. It's good. So I can call you. Good. I can answer the question now. So yeah, Achuniti is sutram. Achuniti, which is used in the Sakhi Prajapati. We got the Nittat Bhava there also. We use that sutram. Do you have a headset, by the way?
Yes, I do, Satish ji.
Okay, you have a headset. Okay, good. Very good. All right. So that's correct. So let's look at the sutram very quickly. So when you do a vidhanam for guna, vriddhi, etc., without telling you which will take it, it's iko guna vriddhi is a paribhasha sutram. So some paribhashas Panini has in the Ashtadhyayi itself. Iko guna vriddhi is one of them, and some of them, we have to iko guna vriddhi. But this sutram we specifically said that achoniti. So not only the ik, but in any vowel will take. So we need that now, don't we? Because we have the okaranta pradiput, okaranta agam we have. If it's only iko guna vriddhi, then we could not do this. So ik is only ayun ruk, so only that we have. So that's only, but we have an okarant. Okay, so let's use this one 72115, which you already know from before, and let's do the vriddhi. And so vriddhir adh. So of course clearly the closest one is the by sthanyantra tamaha. You're going to get the au. Sthanyantra tamaha. So become gau, and then of course the remaining karyam is sastajishoruho and karvasana visarjaniyaha, which we all know. We've done that many times. So the sutra numbers here that we need to put down is the first we need the nitvat, and after that we're going to do achorniti. So the numbers are go to nit. That number is, we just start that. Let's see, go to nit. 7190, then 72115. 7190. We did 7190, then 72115, and after that, of course, we did Sasajusho Ruho and Karavasanayor Visajaniyaha. So 8266, 8266, 8350. Okay. The same thing in the next 4 places, because the entire Sut Pratyahara is going to get the Sarvanama Sthana Sanya. So even when the Au and the Jas and the and the Out follow, you're also going to get the same Karya. So in the next place, we do the same operation when you have, okay, let's see. So go plus Au. So Karthik, can we think of the sutram here, the Prathamayo Purva Savarna? Is there any application here or no?
Prathamayo Purva Savarnaha.
Can that come for to stake a claim over here or no?
Prathamayo Purva Savarnaha.
What do you think, Ravi?
Satishji, the Vritti goes as Akaha Prathama Dvitiyayo Rachi.
Correct. This will not qualify, Karthik, because Akaha.
Okay.
This is not an ak letter. That's why I just want to do the domain. It's not an ak letter because I in Rak. So Prathamayo Purva Savarnaha, Anuvritti of that, Akasama Dirgha comes from that. So this will not have anything to do with Prathamayo Purva Savarnaha. So we have to only the same thing. Again, go to Nit, Achol Niti. Only thing here, Echo Yava Yava. Echo Yava Yava. So when we do the Vriddhi, go as before, Puravat Vriddhi. And then after that, so we take the same sutras, go to Nit and Achol Niti. And then after that, we do Echo Yava Yava, say Gavo. So Gavo. So 2 cows means Gavo, or 2 bulls also becomes Gavo. Gavo. This is only Echo Yava Yavaha. So it's nothing new. So it's entire Prajapati, only 2 new rules. One of them you already have. You're going to get only 1 more now. So same thing when we do go plus just, follow all the same steps, go plus just, and go to Nit, and then Achoniti. Go to Nit, Achoniti. Of course, in the just here, do the Chutu. Remove yes, correct, Chutu. Leave this 137, Jakara is an It. The ending Sa is not an It because of Navibhakta to Smaha. So Anubandha Lope, only As remains behind. So when you remove the It letters by 1, 3 is Chutu. Navibhakta to Smaha. So because this is superintendent pratyas are Vibhakti Sanya, and the ending Tavarga, Sakara, Makara don't get the It Sanya. Normally Halantyam should have come, but it doesn't come over here. So that will be in 1, 3, 4, I believe sutram is that. Yeah, correct. Okay, so we do the same two sutra again over here, get the Vriddhi Adeshaha and make it Gau plus As by the same 2 rules. Again, Echo Java Yavaha, and we make it Gavaha. This is the one that you have in the Gita. In the Gita Dhyanam, this is the one that you have, Gavaha. Only thing here, you will have to do the Sasajusho Ruho and the Karvasana Visajani. I think those we have to repeat anymore. I think though we won't repeat anymore those 2 rules because those are obvious by now. We know that. What's called Rutta Visargaha. Rutta Visargaha. Rutta means you get the Ru Adeshaha followed by Visargaha is all known to us now. So Gavaha. So this is in the Gita. Sarva Upanishado Gavo, Togdha, Gopalanandana. Always notice all these forms when you chant. That make your life easy. When you come to get the rules, you know what to expect. So this is from Gita Dhyanam. Okay, let's do the next one. Now comes the next rule which we need. Let's do that. Gita Dhyanam. Okay, so next rule when we have is that we have go plus su out just out. Su out just out. So we're going to get the pratyaya. Now Karthik, can we think of Amipurva over here? What do you think, Ravi? Amipurva. Is that coming here? Yes, no?
I think it can come because it is in the Prathamaya of Purva Savarnaha. It doesn't have Akka, I think.
Check the vritti. Check the vritti. Amipurvaha. 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 Let's go to the Ashtadhyaya. If you see Amipurvaha, it also has the, because in our document, what's the number? Amipurva number is what? Amipurvaha is
6110.
107, Satish.
107, okay. So let's
Akaha
go
comes, Satish.
Akar comes, right? So that's what I'm saying. So Akar comes in that. So yeah, so there also Amipurva has no application here. Has no application here because that's only for Ak vowels. Amipurva has no. Yes, thank you, Manish. 61107. Thank you. Okay. Now, so then what do we do? The only thing that we know so far then is go to nit, right? That will become, okay. But then there's a special rule over here. A special rule is our next rule that we need for today. And that rule is this, in the Pura Paryoho Ekadesha, rule is autom shasoho, autom shasoho. There's a very strange sandhi going on in this sutram. It is a, then it is otaha, shasoho. So it is the vritti is otaha, shasoho, achiparataha, akara ekadesha bhavati. So when you have a okaranda pradipadikam, right, followed by the pratyaya is either or shas, then between that okara of the pradipadikam and the following ach of the pratyaya, which of course is going to be the akara only, because only two pratyayas are given, and shas. Of course, shas, by doing lashakvatadjite, only as will remain behind. So between the okara of pradipadikam and the akara, which is the only ach possible, is with the or the shas pratyaya, you will get the akara as the ekadesha. So that is what is this special sutram. Autom shasoho, autom shasoho. It is a oto. That is the a oto, they become vriddhi adesha. Vriddhi rechi has happened in the sutram. Only thing here is that the a, normally in the sutra, sometimes these forms are not declined. See, a is the akara is the adesha here. So akara should have taken the prathama ekavachanam, because the adesha or the pratyaya or the agama, they are in prathama. But it's lupta vibhakti nirdesha. Lupta vibhakti nirdesha. Means the vibhakti has gone away in the sutram. Sautratvat sadhu is that sometimes Pani does that, is that in sutra sometimes the vibhakti is dropped. Because they say chandovat sutrani bhavanti. Sutras are like Vedas, so they can drop these things. So that's why the strange sandhi has happened here. That's the only hard thing about the sutram. Autom shasoho. It is a oto. Shasoho. Okay, so then what we do is that let's split this up like this. Let us do go plus It's basically it's gakara plus the o plus akara and makara. Between these two, you're going to get the akara as the ekadesha. So akara is ekadesha by the sutra number 6191. Refresh your memory one more time. Is that the samhitayam adhikara starts from 6172 samhitayam, and then after that, one from 6184 starts the ekaha pura parayoho. That's, and we are in that section in this sutram which we are using now, the autom shasoho. So let's see, which one are we using now? Yeah, autom shasoho. There's a typo in this document. Okay. This document is good, but it has a few typos. Let me make a note of this. But at least this one is now editable by us. So I will. So maybe Ravi or Karthik, remember to edit this one. Tell Kalpe you edit this one. Autom shasoho. Okay. It says auto, it should be autom shasoho. Okay, so 6193. Do the ekadesha. Get the akara, and pretty much we are now done. So 6193 gives us gam, and that's the form in the Gita, chapter 15. Gama vishyacha bhutani dharayami hamojasa prishnami chaushati sarvaha somo bhutva rasatmakaha. So 15.13, Gita 15.13. 15.13 in the Gita. So both these we can get from the Gita, and now there's no more rules. There are no more rules. 15.13. Let me see if let me try Vasu. We'll help him out. Since there are no more rules coming, let's try our old rules. Okay. Vasu, you want to try?
Ji.
Okay. There are no more rules. Okay. We can help you out. Don't worry. It's okay. If you don't know, we just stay. Okay. I'll also tell you which form we want to get. Okay. There'll also be. You can try from both sides. Make it a little bit easier for you also. Okay. What's the next pratyaya now in the Dvitiya Dvivachanam? Vasu, what will it be? Go plus
Just out. Next is out.
Out. Yes, correct. Out. And the halantyam, so it will be again the same form which we had just had. There's no difference because in the out. Now let me just point out one subtle thing over here. Is normally when Pawnini does this, when you push this, like there are two pratyas, the prathama dvivachanam, dvitiya dvivachanam. One is au, other one is out. That should raise a flag in your mind that he's trying to tag this one for visheshanartham takara it. Visheshanartham. It could have been. So maybe the out behaves differently from the au maybe. So maybe he's going to put a rule somewhere which specifically says for the out do something. It will only apply for that dvitiya dvivachanam, which would not apply prathama dvivachanam. That's what you should suspect.
It's a tit.
It is a tit pratyaya. But why is it a tit pratyaya? Is what you have to ask, right?
One sutram which is paribhasha sutram is adyanta utakitav.
That's only for the agamas, so this is a pratyaya.
Yeah, pratyaya. So that's not going to help us here.
But you know the answer to this. What is the answer? What is the answer? Why is stirs and it over here? We just use a sutram. Sudanapumsakasya.
Sudanapumsakasya.
So this is to facilitate. So pratyahara rachanartham. So to make
up to this it is sarvanamasthana.
Correct. So this
and it is also anapumsaka.
Anapumsaka. So this stirs and it is only to help construct the pratyahara sut. It is not visheshanartham for the au. Yeah. So everywhere, as a general rule, the au and the out behave the same way. There's no difference between them in general. But even though you might suspect there's a difference because it stirs and it is not the case. But this stir is only to make the pratyahara sut. So in short, this is going to be the same form as we had before, which is going to be the gavau. So same two sutras we're going to get as we had in the prathama dvivachanam. Same thing in the dvitiya dvivachanam. So this is same as before, which is same as above. I'll just put same as above. Same as in the prathama dvivachanam. Okay. So no difference. Okay. Now let's take the next form. What's the next pratyaya, Vasu? Next one. Su au jas out shas. Right?
Shas.
Okay. So go plus shas. Now what do we do from here now? What are the it letters here?
Sha and sa, and it is so it's akara. Just only an akara.
Lashak, no.
No, it's us. It's us is the
us
is left. Yeah.
It's only the talalika sha, but lashak patadite. Only one it letter.
One.
Sakara is not it letter because of the navivakta utusmaha. So anubandha lope us. So we have to use the lashak patadite, and then navivakta utusmaha. So that sakara is not an it letter. Okay, then what do we do here? So let me make it easy for you. Let's make it like this. Make the ga, which is plus the o, plus the akara, plus the sakara. So now what do we do? Same as before. Remember we just use
same as before.
Same as the dvitiya ekvachanam. Autom shasoho. Autom shasoho. Autom shasoho. Autom shasoho. So we're going to get the same puraparayoho. Ekadesha akaraha bhavishyati. Ekadesha akaraha. So the same that we did over here. 6193. So we use that same sutram and we get the
gaha.
Yeah, only thing we have to do is
Sasajushoruhu
Sarvasana
Visarjaniyaha.
That is as before. So that we won't put down anymore. That we can put down if you want. Okay. Now the next one. What's the next one? Now nothing special now. Now it's straightforward. Okay. Now straightforward. Tell me in the Bhagavad Gita, one more place where the Prajapatikam go comes. Anybody? Saptami Ekavachanam. Any Gita fans?
Brahmane Gavihastini.
Very good. Brahmane Gavihastini. Which adhyaya is that?
I don't know. Is it second?
Fifth, not second.
Fifth. Okay.
But you can cheat now. You can. While I'm asking you, you can just put it over here. Brahmane Gavihastini. Fifth. Very good. So now that Gavihastini is telling you the Prajapatikam is go, and the pratyaya of course is the ikaraha, mi pratyaya, kashakvatadite. It's only simple ho yavayava sandhi, isn't it? So that means that's what we need to expect now. So that you know from the Gita, Saptami Ekavachanam is Gavi. You know Pradipadikam is Go. You know Pratyaya is Ni, which is Anubandha Lope E. So Kevalam Echo Yava Yavaha Sandhi. There's only one operation. So that gives a heads up, that gives you a kind of forewarning of what to expect now. So Brahmane, very good. Okay, so let's get started. So Go plus, next one is, next pratyaya is what? Ditya Ekavachanam? Tabhyam bis. Tabhyam bis. So Chutu, Anubandha Lope A by Chutu, Tabhyam bis. Okay, so there is anything special here? I think only Echo Yava Yavaha. Echo Yava Yavaha. No, there's no special rule over here. So H, what will you get? The O will become Av, right? Become Gava. Echo Yava Yavaha. Echo Yava Yavaha. Gava. Okay, so that is 6178. So the next few places when you have the haladi vibhakti, non-sarvanamastha, there's nothing special really. In fact, there's also one thing to remember. The form which you get with the bhyam and the bhyas and the bhehi, that is normally is the pratipadikam. So if you want to ask what is a pratipadikam, don't look at the prathama. Go to the bhyam and the bhyaha and this most of the time. So that if you say go bhyam, go bhehi, then you know the pratipadikam is going to be go. If you want to pick out a pratipadikam from the Rupamala, you go to those vibhaktis. That is what, in a way, almost like define the pratipadikam. So next few places are easy. Just go bhyam, go bhehi, and the next will come what? Go plus ti pratyaya nye, chaturthi ekvachanam nye. There also nothing special. Do the lashakvatad jite. So chaturthi ekvachanam, when we do chaturthi ekvachanam, will be only echo yava yavaha. Nothing special. So go plus nye. Lashakvatad jite anubandha lope e. Lashakvatad jite 138 tasya lopaha. And then just to echo yava yavaha becomes gave. Okay? Then same thing, go bhyam, go bhyaha. Now panchami ekavachanam when we do, we need a special rule, which we already, not a special rule, we already did that before. You remember Vasu by any chance? What that could be?
Us. Go.
So when we do the go plus the nyasi, correct?
Okay.
Nyasi. So nyasi here, you have to do upadesh arjuna nasika it. But do you need the navibhakto to smaha over here, by the way? Or we don't need that? What do you think? Do we need to use the navibhakto to smaha over here? But no.
What stays is us.
Well, so it says in vibhakti when you have the antya, savarga, samakara or sakara, it doesn't become an it. Do we need that over here? What do you think, Karthik?
No, we don't need it because we have the ikara, so yes. It won't be antya letter.
Correct. So Manish had it right, so did Radha have it right, both of you are right. Yes, we don't need it because the ikara antya asti, sakara antya varna nasti. So this is, thank you Manish, thank you Radha, also welcome back. So yeah, these are, we don't need it over here because that's only antya sakara. Here the ikara is at the end because halantyam and then apavada is just navibhakto to smaha. It's not antyam. Okay, so now anubandha lope we get us. So anubandha lope us. And now what's the sutram? What's anything? Any chance? Remember Hari Shabda, we did the Hari and Guru Shabda. What did we do? When we did Jher Niti, after that we got Hare plus us. What did we do? Remember? You can pass if you want, it's okay. We are trying to get the form Goho. Because here also Echo Yava Sandhi wants to come here. We don't want that. Okay, Ravi, what is the sutram, Ravi?
It's Nyasinyasoscha.
Nyasinyasoscha. Again, Pura Parayoho Ekadesha. So I think as come after the eng of Padanta Dati, Nyasinyasoscha. So when you have the eng anta, in eng, shouldn't say Enganta. It's not in the Angasya Adhikara. It's in the Samhita Adhikara. And it is also in the Pura Pariyoha Ekadesha Adhikara. If you have the Eng, which is AO, followed by the Ach of Nyasi or Nyas, which is going to be the Akara only, then Pura Pariyoha Ekadesha is the Pura Rupa. I think 6-1, 110-ish. That should be done because under Ami Purvaha, this sutra will come Ami Purvaha. So, Nyasina Soscha, which we use in the Hari Shabda, use in the Guru Shabda, because when we did Gher Niti, we got Hare and Guru, and after that we made Hare He and Guroho. So, that time we have already used that. Let me check the number. 6-1. Yeah, Nyasina Soscha. 6-1-1-1-10. Nyasina Soscha. Anuvrutti of Engaha is coming. Anuvrutti of Purvaha is coming. And of course, the Ekaha Pura Parayoho Ekadesha. When you combine, yes, thank you, Manish. 1-6-1-1-10 is correct. So when we combine all those together, we get the, and of course, as usual, the Satajusho Ruho Karvasanar Visarjaniyaha. We're going to get the form Goho. Goho is the Panchami Ekvachanam. So Nyasina Soscha, and then the usual two rules, this one. Okay. Now, the next form, when you do the Panchami Divachanam Vishesha Karyam Nasti, we get Go Bhyam, Go Bhya. Again, Shashti Ekvachanam, same rules, same steps as in the Panchami Ekvachanam. Only thing there, we do need Navibhakta Utusmaha. We do need that. Because, yes, Vasu is the question. Yes, Vasu.
So, finally, on the Go plus Nyasi, we have the Enga Padantati or not?
No, Enga is only Padanta. This is not Padanta Enga.
Oh, okay. It's Pratipadikam.
It's the next sutram. Nyasina Soscha.
Okay. So it is only Padanta. It's a Pratipadikam still. So.
Okay, let me see. Manish is saying we have the wrong number for the Autom Shasoho. Let me see. We have the wrong number when Shanas Karthik?
Autom Shasoho.
What is the number for that?
Just a second.
I think it's the wrong number. Okay, thanks, Manish. We'll correct that one. I think we have the wrong number in our document. Let me double check. Yes, you're right. Yes, it's correct, Manish. We have the wrong number. So I think what our document is wrong. Is that what it is? Yeah, this one is wrong. Okay, we'll correct that. Thank you. So 6191 document is wrong. Should be 93 in the document. Okay, we'll correct that. This one is okay right now. I have it correct over here, but the document, the sutra document is wrong. Okay, so the 6193 needs to be fixed in the sutra document. I will fix that after the class. So I cannot do it now because this is a PDF file. I cannot do it right now, but I'll do it after the class. So okay, so the same. So the Shashti Ekvachanam, it is the same prakriya. But here we do need, we will need the Nivakta Utusmaha, because in the Nyas Pratyaya, the Sakara is Antya Sakaraha. So we have to protect that from the Itsanya. So there we will need that. Otherwise everything else is the same. Do Nyasina Soscha. And we, remember when we did the Hari Shabda and Guru Shabda, we got the Eng through the Gher Niti. We did through Guna Adeshaha. And then we did Nyasina Soscha. So this one is Go already ending in an Eng, ending in that Okaraha. So that is why we don't have to do any, it's already an Eng. So then we just apply Nyasina Sosha directly and we get the form. So that was Shashti Ekavachanam. Shashti Divachanam, we have the Go plus Os, no special rule. It will become what? Gaboho. So Echo Yava Yavaha. Echo Yava Yavaha, the O becomes Av. So we'll just get the straightforward form, Gaboho. And then even the same thing, the Shashti Bahuvachanam, we had Go plus Am. Why not the Nut Agama here? Ravi, what's the reason for that?
Satishji, Rasva Nadhyapo Nut.
Very good. Rasva Nadhyapo Nut. It's not Rasva because the Rasva means all the H vowels there already Dirgha. They don't have any Rasva. So Rasva Bheda Nasti. Echam Rasva Bheda Nasti. They don't have any Rasva. Okay, so then we only do Echo Yava Yava again there also. So Shashti Bahuvachanam will be, maybe we'll put this down. So the Shashti Divachanam was Gavoho, just doing Echo Yava Yavaha. And the Bahuvachanam is gavam. It's going to come in the Ramayana. When we do a Ramayana class, this gavam is coming in the Ramayana afterwards. Okay. And then the, already I told you from the Gita, the Saptami Ekavachanam, Brahmane Gavi Hastini, so only Echo Yava Yavaha, when you add go plus Pratyagni, Dashakvatadjite, Ikara Vashishyate, Echo Yava Yavaha becomes Gavi. So Gita 5.18. 5.18 in the Gita, just to Echo Yava Yavaha, Saptami Ekavachanam becomes Gavi. 5.18. 5.18. All right. So that is that. And then the same thing, the Saptami Dvivachanam. Saptami Dvivachanam and Shashti Dvivachanam will go the same way, become Gavoho. And then Goshu. Goshu is going to be the Saptami Bahuvachanam. Only thing there is Adesha Pratyayoho, which you've done many times before, just like in Rameshu. Same thing. Goshu, just nothing special. Only Adesha Pratyayoho. 8.359. You get the Murdhanya Adesha. Adesha Pratyayoho. Goshu. Okay, Goshu. It's going to be 8.359. And in Sambuddha, it will be the same as the Prathama. Because nothing was, because the rule that we use, Goto or Nyat, did not say Asambuddha or anything like that. That means the Sambuddha is going to be the same form as the Prathama. So, and remember, Ekavachanam Sambuddhi. So, only Ekvachanam can have a special form for Sambuddhi. The Dvivachanam and the Bahuvachanam will be the same as the Prathama. In Sambodhane, they have no special name as such. They go Prathama only. So you don't have to repeat those all the time. So you don't have to keep on writing all three of them all the time. Only Ekvachanam Sambuddhi. That may have a special form. In this case, it doesn't have a special form. It's the same as the Prathama Ekvachanam. There's no special rule for that, different from the Prathama. So it will be He Gauhu. He Gauhu. Okay, so that actually ends for us the Ajanta Pullinga Prakriya, which is very important because there are many words. We have not done all of them. We have not done all of them because, for example, we did not do the Dirgha Ikaraha and Dirgha Ukaranta and Dirgha Akaranta. There are very few of them, very few. But right now we do get like 90% knowledge we have got. And maybe what we can do is maybe on the daily examples to the list, we can, because we'll spend half a class doing one of those. I don't think it's worth it at this point to spend half a class to do. And now you know enough to get the basics. You can look it up on your own also. Or we can post a question, we will answer that in a better way. There's no point spending 2 classes on doing the Dirgha, Ikaranta, Ukaranta, Akaranta, when there are only very few you see. In the Gita, you'll find maybe only less than a handful of places. So otherwise, rest all the Ajanta Pullinga Shabda in the Gita you can do now, be able to do. And if you're not able to do it, if you don't get the right answer following the rules which are done so far, then ask a question. How come it's not coming the right answer? We'll try to answer that. Okay. So that's we have completed an important section today, which is the Ajanta Pullinga Prakriya. And now we're going to start with the Ajanta Stilinga Prakaranam. Stilinga Prakaranam. It goes, which is again the Kaumudi order. So he splits it in the Ajanta Prakriya and the Halanta Prakriya, and then also within that, Pullinga, then Stilinga, and then the Pumsakalinga Prakriya. So now we're starting the Ajanta Strilinga Prakriya. Strilinga. Okay. Sorry. Strilinga. Okay. And here what happens is that there's one rule before we go here is that in the Feminine Pradipadikams, there is no Pradipadikam ending in short nothing ending in short because of the fact that there is a sutram which says Ajad Yatashtap, and that sutram will immediately make anything ending in short will be made into long, the akara will be added, pratyay will be added, and when you do the akasava dirgha, you will get a long akara. That has some exceptions. It might become long ikara, like let's say a word like gaura becomes gauri, but patita becomes patita. So as a general rule, that short akara, rasva akara and the pradipadikam, when you add a sthir pratyaya, it will become dirgha akara. and it might become dirgha ikarantame, but it will never stay as the rastu akarant. The sutra I'm talking about is that is 414. We should not going to see in detail today, but it says ajadyata shtap, ajadyata shtap. So the ajadi gana pratipadikam and also the ataha, so rasva akaranta pratipadikam, they become will take the long pratyaya by default. So 414 it is ajadyata shtap. So because of 414, there's no ceiling, angam. You should be ending in short a. So that's why the first one you're going to take now. So maybe put in a document. Because of 414, this rule is going to make, changes short a ending basis into long a ending basis. So that means there's nothing left to long a ending. So there is no pratipadikam, so no feminine forms, no feminine bases ending in short a. There is no exception to this. This language there's always some exception, but this particular one has no exception. Okay, so then the first one we start is Rama. Is Rama, Ramate iti Rama. Here also we actually have the sutra ajadyata shtap, which is this would have been short a. She has become Rama. Rama is Lakshmi. So Mangalartham we take Rama. Now this Gita we have okay, how about somebody in the Gita? I want a long a, prathama, ekavachanam, stilinga pratipadikam. Anybody? Long Gita has that doesn't have that many feminine forms, but we have this form in the Gita. Anybody in the class? Devi Hesha, yes, Devi Hesha Gunamayi, Mama Maya Duratyaya, one of the favorite shlokas. Mamevaya prapadyante mayam etam tarantite, Devi Hesha Gunamayi, Mama Maya Duratyaya. This Maya of mine is very difficult to cross. Only those who come to me can cross this Maya. Devi Hesha Gunamayi.
Satish ji,
Yes.
the title Gita itself doesn't count.
Yes, that itself is there. Yes, you can do that too. Yes, Gita itself is there. Smritir Medha. Okay, one more thing you got Medha. There also, yeah, Medha, Maya, and Gita itself will count. Okay, so we'll give Vasu credit for that. That's Vasu, yes, correct. Gita itself. I don't have to put this one down. Because Gita, okay. All right, so now Prathama Ekavachanam. Okay, Karthik, let's get to work. So Rama plus Su. What's the next step?
Halnyabhyo dirghat sutisya upadeshe janmasika.
Because otherwise we cannot do the aprukta. So upadeshe janmasika it. So remove the ukaraha by as usual upadeshe ajjanasika it tasya lopaha, and then after that 6168, which you already had before. Where did we have it before, Karthik? Where did we have the sutram before?
The Sakhi Shabda.
Sakhi, Anangsav. Anangsav. Sakhi became Sakhan. And then, after that we had the Halanta Pratipadikam at that time, and we used 6168, Hanyabhyo Dirgha Sutisya Pruktam Hal. So, yes, also we had in the Manish, also in Dhatru plus Su, we had that Dhatru plus Su, we did that, correct? Because there we had the Prudushanas, Prudam Sane Hasam. So Prudantam also took the Anangadesha. Yes, I'm glad everybody is catching it. Nice to see that. So if we quickly go to the Ashtadhyayi, if you look at Anang Sav, and under that Anuvritti was going down. So we have already seen as these. So Anang Sav. Okay, Anang Sav was 67193. Next, which we use for the Sakhi Pratipadikam, Anuvritti of Sakhi is coming down. Rud Ushanas Puru Damso Ne Hasanch. Again, a typo here. Make a note of this, Ravi. You have to correct these two. This is Puru Damso, not Damsho. It's a typo here. Anyway, correct. So we use this one, Halni Abhyo Dirgha Sutisya Pruktam Hal. Because that in both of those cases, we had Ananga Desha. We got Nakaranta Pratipadikam, Halanta Pratipadikam, and removed the pratyaya su. I mean, actually the sakara of su. So the su is removed only. Of course, the su will always be aprukta only, because the u is going to be an it. So the aprukta part in this sutram is really for the other ones, the T and the C. The T and C which have come after dhatus, those are generally not aprukta, because they are, or because they will have the ikara there. But by sutram itascha, they become aprukta, and then you can do the sutram. Anyway, we are not doing it right now. Right now for us, the pratyaya is su. The su, the u will always be an it, and it will always be only one hal, only sakara. So then it will always drop. So if you have halanta pradipadikam or pradipadikam hal ni ap, or this ending in this feminine affix ni or ap, in this case we already have the top pratyaya been added here. So this word rama. Rama first became ramate iti rama, pachad yach, and then we had the we have not done this in detail, so don't worry. But the way this word rama is coming is that we have to use the sutram pachad yach. So I'll just give you a brief outline of that. 3.1, I think 130. This one, it is 3.1.134. Panini say this pachadi dhatus, pach except for dhatus, can add the pratyaya ach in the sense of an agent, one who kartari krit. So ramate iti rama, it's an adjective now. And then we added the top pratyaya by using 4.1.4 ajadi at the stop. And we akastavani dirgha. We got the word rama. Why do we need to know all this? Because to apply 6.168, we have to make sure it's halantyam, athva niyantam, athva abantam. Unless we have that, any akaranta will not take this, by the way. So if you have a word like vishapa, it becomes vishapaha. It will not take this. So this sutram is not for any akaranta pradipatikam. It is only for the abanta pradipatikam. So which the feminine words have that. So we have to make sure that we know. Anyway, we can take my word for it right now, keep it simple. Is that this word rama is ending in the pratyaya top. So we can use 6.160, even if you don't know all the details. Can use the detail. Maybe I can put like this. I'll put it here. 3.1.134. The word rama itself came from dhatu ram, and then the dhatu is ram. So this highlights one thing, by the way, is that you need to know the etymology, the vipatti of the pratipadikam, to apply some rules. Okay, and then we use the pratyaya was ach pratyaya. So 3.1.134. The ach pratyaya, and then after that we used the 4.1.4, which is the ajadiyata stop pratyaya top, which is what we need in order to use 6.168, and then we did akastami dirgha, which of course you all know. So the one that is important to us right now is the pratyaya top came in to make it the long ending. So because unless we have that, we cannot use 6.168. Don't worry about these details right now. Just accept the fact is ending in the pratyaya top. Okay, that's good enough. And then what Karthik said was we can use 6.168 because halniyabhyo. So we have a avanta pradipadikam. So you get the lopa. The sakara takes this single hal. It takes lopaha. So become rama. Okay. All right. Now let's do the dvivachanam, Karthik. What are we going to get there? Rama plus au. Okay. What else is coming over here? What's coming, Karthik? We can do vridhirechi.
Yes. Vridhirechi. Pratamayoh purva savarnaha.
Pratamayoh purva savarnaha is coming. Pratama purva savarnaha is coming. But then comes a special rule, right? Let's look at the sutra documents. So now the first special rule for the Rama Pratipadikam is Aunga Apaha. Aunga Apaha. It is in 7.1.18. See, in the 7.1 is all the Pratyaya Adeshaha. Means when the Pratyaya gets substituted out. The question is coming, how does Sakara took lopa by 6.168 rather? 6.168. Oh, I didn't put the number, I'm sorry. Okay, put the number down. 6.168, yes. Halniyabhyo dirgha sutisya pruktam hal. So that's Sakara took lopaha because we have the abanta pradipadikam followed by the single hal sakara of stu. 6168, yeah. Sorry, I didn't put the number down. 6168, which we had before when we did the, with Saki and all that. Okay, so now comes the special rule, which in the 7.1.18 is all the pratyaya adesha in the beginning of 7.1. So if you start with 7.1.1, Yoranakau, this is a good place to go to. My teacher always told me that many times. So when you were looking for pratyaya adesha, the pratyaya getting substituted to something else completely new, 7.1 is a good place to go to, beginning of 7.1. And there the one that we need right now is Aunga Apaha. So Aunga Apaha. So just as she was a prior sutram. So the next sutram says anuvritti of the she is coming down. So that is the Adesha, right? So the Aung Pratyaya. So this Aung is also another name for this Dvitiya and Prathama Vivachanam. The Au and the Out they get Aung. So Aungaha, that is Shashti in place of the Aung. So but following a Abanta Pradipadikam, Abanta Angam, we are in the Angasyadikara right now. So Apaha. If you look at the Vritti gives you all that. The Vritti is worth memorizing because it gives you the Anuvritti involved, any interpretations, anything has to be done. The Vibhaktis are all contained in there. So Avantadangat, Parasya Aungaha Shi Syat. The Shi is coming from the prior sutram, which we already looked at just now. So the Shi Adesha is coming from the prior sutram. Anuvritti from just a Shi. So it's coming from there. And the sutram has Aungaha. Is a Shashti over here. Aungaha. Aungaha Apaha. In the sutram itself, what are the rules, Karthik, for the Sandhi?
We'll have Sajushoruhu.
Jushoruhu, and then?
This is Bho Bhago Agho Apurvasya Yoshi.
Yoshi. And then Lopashakal.
Lopashakal, yes.
So that Aungaha is actually the Shashti of the Aung. And that Aung stands for that Dvivachanam, Prathamaditya Dvivachanam, the Au and the Out. Okay. Now, and in fact, if you look at the Vritti, it can also tell you the Vibhaktis of these things, because Abantadangat, this Apaha is Panchami Ekochanam. When you do any sutram, you should actually, we have not been doing that, we should be more strict, I guess. You should see what the Anuvrittis are. First of all, do the Padacheda. Get the Anuvrittis. And then do the Vibhakti of each Padam. That is the general way to, and then look at the Vritti also to see if anything tallies. So when he says Avanta Dangat, means this Apa is Panchami. So following an Angam ending in Ap, the Aung Pratyaya is Shashti Sthana Yoga. That is the place of the operation, the Aung, because that's in Shashti. Now you do not know which one was, because these both look the same, isn't it? Aunga and Apaha, either one could have been Shashti, either one could be Panchami. You don't know. But, looking at the Vritti, looking at the context, because of the Pradipadikam ends in Ap, that should be in Panchami. Because the Ap cannot follow the Aung. The Aung is the Pratyaya. The Angam is ending in Ap. So making Aunga as Panchami will not make any sense. Because after Aunga there is nothing there. That's the end of the Padam. So that's, even though the Vibhaktis could have been, Panchami, Shashti are ambiguous here, but this will not make sense to have Aunga and Panchami, because nothing is following that one. Makes sense to have Apa in Panchami. And again, you can just look at the Vritti and just confirm yourself. Is Avanta Dangas, following at Avanta Angam, the Aunga Shi Syat. Okay, so let's do that. So that's 7.1.18. Put that in 7.1.18. So by the way, the first sutram always is 4.1.2. I think you all know that, right? 4.1.2 is the first sutram. We don't repeat that. We've been doing that for a long time. So just out. That's always the first step. Okay. So Rama plus now the she and 7.1.18. Okay. And then what's the next step, Karthik? So
Lashakvatadhite. The Shakara is a nit.
Shakvatadhite. Talave Shakara is a nit. Lashakvatadhite. And we get, and then only, I think, then only Ad Gunaha. Only Ad Gunaha. So Rama plus E. Lashakvatadhite.
We also have to do the Nadichi. Because the Prathamaya Purva Savarna can come.
That's correct. Even though Ad Guna is the final step, we have to first do Nadichi. Very good. Okay, that's correct. So jumping too fast. That's why we got good people on the class to correct and to make sure we have the right recording. So good, thank you. So let me do this one first, which is Lasha Pasadite. And then what's happening is that even though the final answer is Adgunaha, but something else also is coming in between, which is the Pratamayoho Purva Savarnaha. Pratamayoho Purva Savarnaha says any Angam ending in an Ak, which is what we have. And then between that and the following Ash, there should be a Pura Parayoho, Ekadeshaha, the Pura Savarnaha. So that would have made the Rama as the final form, which you don't want. Let's go to that section. And Pratamayoho Pura Savarnaha is, I think, 61102. 102, Pratamayoho Purva Savarnaha. But then there's Apavada for that, which is Nadichi. So Na Ad Ichi. So when you have a Avarnanta Angam, Avarnanta means ending in long or short Avarna. So which we have Rama ending in long A. And Pratyaya is Ijadi Pratyaya, Ijadi Pratyaya, Ijadi. Ich means all H's except the A. So here we do have the Pratyaya E. So that is the Ijadi Pratyaya. So in that case, that 61104 Nadichi will stop the Pratamayoho Purva Savarnaha. And then we can do Adgunaha. So let's put that. That's correct. That's an important step. So I was jumping too fast. 61104. 61104 stops 6 the Pratamayoho Purva Savarnaha. And then we can do the Adgunaha. 102 and get the final form Rame. Okay, now in what we have in the in our Mangalacharanam is not this Rame, because which one is that, Karthik?
See, Sambuddhi.
Rame, Mano, Rame. We got two Rames now. Rame, Mano, Rame.
I think one is Ram, the Dhatu, Atmane Padam.
Ingantam Padam, Aham Rame.
Aham Rame.
And the other one is that He Rame.
Sambuddhi.
So, Sambuddhi. Rame, Mano, Rame. Okay. That's Manorame actually, it is Manorame, but yeah, same thing. Anyway, this one that we're doing now is the Prathamadi Vachanam. So then Ad Gunaha only we have to use. So 6187 Ad Gunaha, get the form. Okay, now how about the Bahuvachanam, Karthik? When you go to the Jas Pratyaha. So Rama plus Jas, when we start with that. Okay, what all do we have? First, let's remove the it letters.
Chutu.
Chutu and Navibhaktautu Smaha.
Navibhaktautu Smaha.
Stays as it is. So only Chutu, Navibhaktautu Smaha, Lopaha. Okay, and then what do we get? Now here we can look at Akasam Dirgha, Pratamayoho Purva Savarnaha, and anything else coming here? Nothing else, right?
I think only those two.
Because Nadichi only says that, but wait a minute, there's one more thing coming, Karthik. What do you think, Ravi? You've been quiet. Anything
I
else
can only
coming
think
here?
of.
What's
I
that?
can only think of those two, Satish.
How about Dirgha Jasicha?
Dirgha Jasicha.
Dirgha Jasicha.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we have in the document? Did we miss that one?
Yeah, it's there, Satish. Next rule.
Here it is, Dirgha Jasicha, right here. Dirgha Jasicha. Okay. It will not make much of a difference here, but this is also an apavada for the Pratamayoho Purva Savarnaha. Pratamayoho Purva Savarnaha. So we need to have 3-4 people in the class, otherwise we can make mistakes. So okay, going back to Ashtadhyayi, we have Pratamayoho Purva Savarnaha was 61102. One apavada was which we just saw Nadichi. Nadichi is saying that if you have a avarnanta Pratipadikam followed by the Ijadi Pratyaya, then we do not do Pratamayoho Purva Savarnaha because the na adichi. So na means nishedha. Now 105 is saying Dirgha Jasicha. If you have a Dirgha, means Dirgha Ach. Dirgha means only Ach because the Hals don't have Dirgha Rasa. So Dirgha means if you have a Pratipadikam ending in a long vowel, which we do have, Rama. Jasicha means Jasi Ichi also convritti. So in fact, Dirgha Jasicha is a more powerful rule that we need right now. So Nadichi we don't need, we need Dirgha Jasicha. So Dirgha Jasicha means Jasi and if you look at the vritti of that, if you look at the vritti of Dirgha Jasicha, then Dirgha Jasi Ichicha. This is the Chakara Balat, the Cha is bringing this one Ichicha. So when you have Rama, we will not get the Pratamayoho Purva Savarnaha when we have an Ijadi Pratyaya or when we have just Pratyaya, these two. So in both these cases, the Pratamayoho Purva Savarnaha is stopped. So when we have the Rama plus Jas, 61105 will stop the Prathamaya Purva Savarnaha 61102. So 61105 stops 61102. Stops 61102. 61102. And then what do we get, Karthik?
We'll get Akasavarne Dirgha.
Dirgha. Simple rule. It will not make a difference in this case, but when we have words like Nadi, when we see later on, there Dirgha Jasita will make a big difference. It will make a big difference. Dirgha Jasita.
Satyajji, even in the previous example, I think we should do 61105 instead of 105.
Only, because 105 is correct, because 105 is the more powerful. Dirgha Jasita. Because 105 is a more powerful rule. When you have a Dirgha and when you have a Avarana, means long when you have long A when you have. The Dirgha Jasicha is a more powerful rule than the Nadichi. So we should use Dirgha Jasicha only, correct. 61105 only should be used. Because that's the more powerful rule in the case of Rama. So, okay, now, so Ramaha, so we did as usual, Akas, Dirgha, and then the Sasajush or Ruho. And I won't put those down because those you know already, okay. So, Akas, Dirgha, and the Rutta Visarga you already know. Okay. Let's just use the Dvitiya question. We want to finish Sambuddhi. Sambuddhi, what will you get? Rama plus, okay.
Su.
Rama plus Su. Okay. Let's do this one now. What is it? What do we do?
We'll get the Ekar Adesha.
We're going to get the Eka Sambuddhaucha.
Sambuddhaucha.
Is apaha ekaha ekaraha syat sambuddhau. 73106 should follow for applying 6105. Yes, rather 61105 requires dirgha jasicha. So what we were doing Rama plus jas. So jas is following, so we applied 61105. That stops 61102. Yeah, so we had the pratyaya jas dirgha jasicha, with jasi and ichi. So because just was there, we could not do the Pratama Purva Savarna because 61105 stopped 102. Then we went back to Akasavanita. Okay, so here we have this new rule, again, which says the Sambuddhaucha is Apaha. Apaha is Panchami, Ekvachanam, following, no, see what happened rather is the prior sutram also, prior case, this one, we can use Nad Ichi, but 61105 includes Ichi also. Because of Dirgha Jasi says Jasi and Ichi Chapare. So 61105 when it's applicable, it's more powerful than 61104. Okay? Okay. Alright. So now Sambuddhau says Apaha Eka Rahasya Sambuddhau. See the individual sutras are very simple. When you take individual sutra, so Ekasya Sutrasya, so Artha Sulabha is very, very easy. Only when you start combining them, and doing different things, then because all this sutram says that if you have an angam ending in that ap means these three pratyaya ap, that long a, and then that takes the ekara adesha. When this sambuddhi pratyaya follows, ekvachanam sambuddhi, that su pratyaya sambuddhi, then you get the alontyasya ekara adesha, alontyasya. Even though in angasya dikaraha, any substitution is alone just only takes place in the last letter. Al means any letter. So you got the last letter. Okay. So then we use that, and when we 73106 we'll get the Ekar Adesha Sambuddha Parataha. So Ekar Adesha when we do 73106. In fact, let's go to 73106 for a second. Look at anuvrittis of that. 73106, look at anuvrittis, Sambuddhaucha, because we had from Bahuvachane Jali 8, from there was coming the Ekara, 8th anuvritti is coming down, Bahuvachane Jali 8. Then Osicha, Angicha, we're going to use this. Angi Chapaha, we're going to use it, this one also is coming up now a little bit later, and then Sambuddhaucha. Okay, so this Apaha anuvritti was coming from the 105, Angi Chapaha, Sambuddhaucha. So this entire section is of Supicha. And this Supicha section is very important. A lot of the rules that we're doing right now, Subandha Prakriya, come in this section of Supicha. Very important. So these are the two main sections that we're using now. Of course, the Sandhi section we have, then we have the Supicha, and then we also have the 7.1 Pratyaya Adesha. So these are two main sections for the Subandha Prakriya. Is this Supicha, this section, and also the section is 7.1 beginning. When you do all the, but this is all the Anga Karyam, left hand side work is being done. In 7.1 is the Pratyaya Adesha, right hand side is changing. So these are the two main things. Of course, besides Sandhi rules, which of course we know. So let's use 73106, Sambuddha Ucha, Angrutya Apa is coming down. So we'll make the Ekara Adesha, use alone Tasya also.
Satish,
yeah.
Satish, I just had one question here. Like instead of saying Ekara for Akara, they have said for Ap, for the Ap Pratyaya itself. So would it then not become by Vruddhirechi Ramai, because it's actually Rama plus Ap?
What
So if only Ap is getting the Ekara.
Can you answer his question, Ravi? Can you answer his question? I think you can do it maybe. What Karthik is asking is that in the Vritti he says Apaha. So now he's asking how come the Ap is not taking the Adesha. What's the answer?
Ena vidhis tadantasya.
Very good. Ena vidhis tadantasya. Ena angasya adhikaraha. Avantasya angasya.
I think my English translation then is wrong, Satish, because I said Ap affix gets Ekara. So
needs to be changed. Yeah, this needs to be changed. So it should be an Angam ending in the Ap affix, because we're in the Angasya adhikara. This is wrong. This has to be changed. There is English translation done by us also. So this English is subject to change, okay? In fact, let me put again, I said many times in the class, if you see any conflict with what we are saying here and Siddhanta Kaumudi, always Siddhanta Kaumudi is Pramana. All we are doing is trying to make the Kaumudi accessible to you. That's all this whole class is about, is to make the Siddhanta Kaumudi accessible to you. It's already accessible to you, but in the beginning it's a little bit difficult because a lot of technical jargon and it's difficult to get started. So, because anything that we say in this class is always subject to that disclaimer. Siddhanta Kaumudi is Pramanam. And of course, Kashika behind that also. But so all these other things that we are doing, if you see any conflict, anything, also inform us. We'll make the changes, can post such changes. This English, of course, is our own. Might be some small errors. So we have to change this one. The Abant Angam, we are in Angasya Adhikara right now. Angasya Adhikara goes from 641 to end of 74. So this we can Visheshanam for that, because Abanta Sangasya, and then we can use alone Jasya and do the ending Ekara. So it's not the Ap affix, but the Angam ending in Ap, and using alone Jasya, it is the ending Al of that Angam. So it become that Akara will become. So okay, so 73106, and then I'll also put the alone Jasya 73106 and alone Jasya 1152. Okay, and the next sutra which you already know, right? Eng Rasva Sambuddhe. Correct?
Yes, Satish.
What number is that? Eng Rasva Sambuddhe. Eng Rasva Sambuddhe. What number is that? What number is that? What number is that? My guess is 6169. 6168 maybe?
68, I think. 68.
Hanli Abu is 68. 69. Okay. Eng Rasva Sambuddhe. So 6169. What the sutra is saying is that if you have an Eng Antam Angam, Eng Antam is of course another typo. Ravi, another typo here.
Yes,
not
it is.
E. To be Eng Rasvat, okay? So Eng Rasvat, we need to correct these typos. So Eng Rasvat, yeah, this document has some typos, but we will correct them as we go along. It should be Eng Rasvat. So A-O and Rasvant, we did it in the Rama Shabdam, we did it with He Rama, Rama, Rameti, Rameti. So Rama, because Rasvanta, here we have Eng Anta. We get the Sambuddhi is Ekvajan Sambuddhi, that Pratyaya takes Lopaha. So we get, just the word Rame. So He Rame. Eng Rasva Sambuddhe 6169. Okay, that is the Sambuddhi. Now let's go on with the Dvitiya. Dvitiya equation, what you have, Rama plus Rama plus is what? Amipurva, right?
Amipurva.
Amipurva. What number is that? So Rama
107. 61107, I think.
61107. So Amipurva, nothing special. Ramam. Of course, in this case, it doesn't make a difference if you're doing Akasva and Dirgha also. Amipurva is a later rule, it's a special rule. So when Pratyaya, you should use Amipurva, not Akasva and Dirgha. It will make a difference in other places, it doesn't make a difference here. 7. When you do the Dvivachanam, Dvitiya Dvivachanam is the same as Dvitiya. Same as the Prathama Dvivachanam, Dvitiya Dvivachanam, they'll go together. When you do Rama plus out, the same thing. We have this sutram will we get the Shi Adeshaha. Shi Adeshaha, which we already did here, Aunga Apaha. Aunga Apaha again, the same steps as Samadhi Vachanam become Rame. Rame. Now the interesting thing is that when you do the Sambodhanam for the Dvivachanam, it will also be Rame. When you say Hey Rame, it could be one or two of them. The prakriya is completely different. In one case, you get Aunga Apaha, Shi Adeshaha, right? And then we got the Dirgha Jasicha that stops the Prathamayo Purva Savarna, and you do the Adgunaha become Rame. So that Rame is a Dvivachanam. You do Ekvachanam, you have to do Sambuddha Ucha and do the Ekaradeshaha and Engrasva Sambuddhehe. So even though both are He Rame, in the Ekavachanam, you have to do Sambuddha Ucha, do the Ekaradesha, Engrasva Sambuddhehe. The Dvivachanam, you have to do the Aunga Apaha, to Shiyadesha, and of course Dirgha Jasicha stops Prathama Purva Savarna and do Adgunaha. So they both look the same, but they're different prakriya for the in the Sambodhanam. In the Ekavachanam is Sambuddha Ucha, and the Dvivachanam is just like the Prathama Ditya Dvivachanam Aunga Apaha. Okay? How about the Bahuvachanam?
Satish ji?
Yes.
There is a little discussion on the Sambuddhi Ekavachanam form.
Okay.
It says Halnyabhyaha iti lopam badhitva paratvat sambuddhau cha iti sutrena etve.
Okay, so I get that. Okay.
Enghasvad iti sambuddher lopaha.
Okay, so what point Ravi is making is that because when we did the Sambuddhi, we jumped to the Sambuddha Ucha and made the Ekadesha. But so we're going back to this step over here. When you're doing the Sambuddhi, the vocative singular, that time you could have also done the Halniyabhyo Dirgha Sutisya Pruktam Hal. So there also is Pratyaya Su. That Sambuddhi doesn't matter, it's still a Su Pratyaya. Of course the U is in it as usual, as always. We could have done the Halniyabhyo Dirgha Sutisya Pruktam. Remove the Sakara. That is 6168. Sambuddha Ucha is 73106. So what Ravi is pointing out is that is Parakaryam. That 73106 is a later rule in the Sapara Saptadhyayi. So that will take precedence over the Halniyabhyo Dirgha. So even though because in the Prathama Ekvachanam we Rama by 6168 Halniyabhyo. Now when we did the Sambuddhi, we ignore that Halniyabhyo. Why do we do that? So that's a Purva Karyam in the Sapara Saptadhyayi. The Sambuddha Ucha is the Parakaryam. So that will take precedence. So we should make, that's correct. Because we should have made a note of that over here is that Halniyabhyo also was coming here. This is also a good lesson to learn. Just because you got the answer doesn't mean that you checked all the sutras, Because we got Sambuddha Ucha, we got the answer, then we did Engrasva Sambuddhehe, we were very happy. But if you run the computer program step by step, it will spit out the Halniyabhyo also for to come application. And then you have to make the tiebreaker. In this case, of course, the Sambuddha Ucha is 73106. Halniyabhyo is 6168. So that will be overruled by 73106. And then after that, we can do the Engrasva Sambuddhehe. Okay. How about the Dvitiya Bahuvachanam? Kartik, Dvitiya Bahuvachanam?
Dvitiya Bahuvachanam will have Prathamaya of Purva Savarnaha.
Yeah, so slight difference, isn't it? Because when we did the Prathama Bahuvachanam, Pratyaya was just by Dirgha Jasicha, we could not do Prathamaya Purva Savarnaha. We ended up doing Akastami Dirgha. But when you have the Shas Pratyaya, again Anubandha Lope, As Lashak Pratadze, Vibhaktotu Smaha, which you already know. So here Dirgha Jasicha will not come. We will not get Dirgha Jasicha because this is not a Pratyaya Jas, and it's not a Pratyaya starting with each letter either. So in the Dvitiya Bahuvachanam, Dirgha Jasisya will not come. Because we do have Dirgha and Angam, but we don't have Pratyaya Jas, and we don't have Pratyaya beginning with each letter either. So we cannot use the Dirgha Jasisya to stop Prathama Purva Savarnaha. So we just end up doing the Prathamayoho Purva Savarnaha. And of course the form is the same. So between the Jas and the Shas Pratyaya, the Pratyaya is slightly different. In the Prathama Bahuvachanam, when we have Jas, we use Akasami Dirgha. And here we use the Pratamayo Purva Savarna, because in the Pratama Bahuvachanam, Dirgha Jasicha was stopping the Pratamayo Purva Savarna. It will not stop it over here. Okay, now how about the Tritiya Ekavachanam? And again, we're going to get a lot of examples. I hope you also ignore the examples, thanks to Ravi and Karthik and Kalpesh. So please, you're going to get a lot of examples. I'm going a little bit fast. I'm going to try to finish this Rama Shabda today with your permission. You'll get good examples in the next 2 weeks. So, okay, now how about Tritiya Ekavachanam, Karthik?
You will get the new rule, Angi Chapaha.
Yes, very good. So when you have Pratyata, and that's we get the new sutram, one more new sutram. It is the here Angi Chapaha. So Angi Osicha Apaha Ekaraha. Again the same thing. So the Apaha is the Abantam Angam. Takes the Ekaradesh. Again, we're in the same section of Bahuvachana Jali 8, which you're looking at before. Bahuvachana Jali 8, which you're looking at before, which is starting around 7, 1 around this term. Yeah, Bahuvachana Jali 8 was, I'm sorry, 7.3. 7.3, 7.3. Bahuvachana Jali 8. It was all in the Supicha Adhikara, Supicha section. Supicha. So we had Bahuvachana Jali 8, Osicha, Angi Chapaha. So when you have Abantamangam, followed by the pratyaya ang or the pratyaya os, it takes the ekaradesha. Now what is this ang? Ang is the sanya for the tritiya ekavachanam pratyaya ta. The ta and the ang is the same thing, because ang is the purvacharanam sanya for the ta pratyaya. So sometimes Panini uses that because this ang was a sanya prior to Panini for the tritiya ekavachanam. So angi chapaha, you're going to get the ekaradesha. And then after that, of course, you use the echo yava yavaha. Angi chapaha says that abantamangam, and if it's for pratyaya ang, which is same as the pratyaya ta, or the pratyaya os, which is shashti or saptami dvivachanam, then the angam takes the ekaradesha alone tyasya. So you use 73105. 73105 will give us ra me plus a. Of course, in a you have to use chutu. But this tavarga will be an it. So just we use chutu 137 chutu. Okay, and remove the it letters. So we use 73105 Angi Chapaha, and of course alone chesya as usual. Alone chesya, and then makes Ramaya. Mayaya comes in Gita. Maya Puritajnana Asuram Bhavamashritaha. Mayaya Puritajnana. So Ramaya use Echo Javayavaha. Echo Javayavaha. So what comes in Gita quickly? Mayaya Puritajnana Asuram Bhavamashritaha. You can find that for us. Mayaya. Yeah, another one, Atmamayaya, 4.6 in Gita also it comes, 4.6. Samabham Atmamayaya, Atmamayaya. So 4.6 in Gita also comes one more place also. So Mayaya comes in Gita, 4.6. Okay, Karthik, so what's the next one now? When we do the, now when we do the Dvivachanam, nothing special, right? Ramabhyam.
Ramabhyam.
Ramabhi. Ramabhi, nothing special because only thing was ato bhis ais, only ataha, only short a. This is long a. So the bhis will not become ais. So Ramabhi. Now how about the next one? Rama plus
Nye.
Rama plus Nye. Okay, now comes another rule, and I'm going to go about 5 minutes more. Please excuse me because I'd like to finish this today if I can. So we can, finish Rama Shabda. Rama plus Nye. Anubandha lope, you get only the ekaraha by the usual lashak patadhite, tasya lopaha. Okay, now comes this rule yadapaha, which says that if you have a abantamangam, the pratyaya following is a nyat pratyaya. Nyat, which are those? The nye, the chathuti ekavachanam, nyasi, panchami ekavachanam, nyas, shashti ekavachanam, and the ni saptami ekavachanam. When you have any one of these, then you get the yat agama for the pratyaya. So pratyaya means adyantau takitau. It goes to the beginning. So you get a ya as the agama going to the beginning of the pratyaya. So So this 73113 for these four pratyaya, Chaturthi, Panchami, Shashti, Saptami, Ekavachanam. Take the Ya Adesha to the beginning, Yat Agamaha. Not Adesha, sorry, Agamaha, not Adesha, an Agamaha. Adyanta Takito, it goes to the beginning, it's an augment, not an Adesha. Adesha means replacement, augments means addition, Agama is only adds to the pratyaya. Becomes a part and parcel of that pratyaya. So Rama plus Ya plus A. So Ya plus A is Antarangam, so this is single pratyaya. So this thing is one pratyaya now. So that operation will be finished first before anything else. It's Antarangam. So this Ya plus A is you're going to take the Vriddhi Rechi. So this one was the Yadapaha 73116. I think it is 73116. Yeah, sorry, 113. 113 Yadapaha 73113. Again, this is the same section of this Supicha, which we have been looking at. Supicha 73113 we are doing now, 73113. So that's, as I said to you, most of the rules which are the Anga Karyam and the Supratya follows is coming in this section. So Yadapa is one of them. Okay, so you get Vriddhi Rechi after that, which of course you know, became Rama Yai, Sita Yai Namaha, Rama Yai Namaha. So I think most of this is common. If you chant the Namavalis, it's a very common thing because there are Chaturthi is there. So Vriddhi Rechi, Rama Yai.
Satishji,
Okay. Yes.
should we do Atascha Vriddhi here?
That's only for Ata. This is Yat, not
This
Art.
is Yat. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Then so Rama Yai, and then we do the Dityavachanam Rama Bhyam, and then Rama Bhyaha. Then when we do the next one, the Panchami Ekavachanam, Rama plus Nyasi, again you get the Yad Agamaha. So the Yad Agama is only when any pratyaya which the Kavarga Panchama is a Nit, so there are four of them. So you get the, so you're going to get the Rama plus Nyasi, Anubandha Lope, as before, is going to be us by doing the Upadesha Jananasika It and Lashak Patadjite. So Upadesha Jananasika It, Lashak Patadjite, the 8, and you get the us and you get the Yat Agamaha. So you're going to get Ra, Ma, then plus the Ya, and then the us. So same sutram, 73113. Akastami Dirgha becomes Ramayaha. Akastami Dirgha will become Ramayaha. Akastami Dirgha, Ramayaha. Okay, so that was Panchami Ekvachanam. Dvivachanam will be again Ramabhyam, Ramabhya, nothing special. Shashti Ekvachanam, same thing, Pratyanyas. Only thing there you need the Vibhakto to Smaha, but Anubandha Lope again, Aslashak Tatyate. And we get Yad Agamaha, Akasami Dirgha, Ramayaha. Now when we do the Shashti and Saptami Dvivachanam, we get Rama plus the Pratyaya Os. We get same rule which we saw before today. You get the Ekaradesha. Ekaradesha with the same rule which we already used today, Angi Chapa. So Angi Chapa, Anuvritti of OC was coming to that. If you look at 73105, Anuvritti of OC was coming. So 73105, Angi Chapaha, Anuvritti of OC cha was coming down. So same thing that we did in the Tritiya Ekavachanam, we do the same thing in the Shashti Saptami Dvivachanam. Get the Ekaradesha, Angi Chapaha, 7-3, because the cha means OC cha. OC also it comes. So 73105, when we do that 73105, you're going to get the Ekaradesha. So when you get again, Rame plus Os. Rame plus Os, 73105, Angi Chapaha, Alon Tyasya. And then of course, Echo Yavayavaha, Ramayoho, Echo Yavayavaha will give Ramayoho, Echo Yava. And of course, Rutta Visarga is before Echo Yavayavaha. Now when you get Rama plus the Pratyaya Am, you get Rasvanadhyapo Nut. Rasvanadhyapo Nut, that Nut Agama was Rasva, Nadi and Abanta. When we did Rama Shabda, it was Rasvanta. This is going to be the Abanta, Rasvanadhyapo Nut. So same Nut Agama. So same like in Rama Shabda, except this is Abanta. So Rasvanadhyapo Nut, which we have used for the Rasvanta in case of Rama Shabda. In this case, it is Avantah. I think it is 7-1, I think 54, Rasvanadhyapo, Nut, which we had. And then Nami, you can use Dirgha, it won't make any difference, already Dirgha. So you can use Sutram Nami, will not have any effect because this is anyway, it's Dirgha already. You can just use Rasvanadhyapo, Nut, 7154 became Ramanam, because finally gets Nattam by 842, just like in Ramanam. Same thing, 7154, Rasvanadhyapo, Nut, and you can do Nami Dirgha, doesn't matter, and then do the 842, which is the Atkupam Nyungavaya P. Becomes so 7154 followed by 842. Similar steps as in Ramanam, except that here is an Avanta. So that's why we're getting the Nut Agamaha. So we'll get again Adyantau Takitau. So we get the Nut Agamaha, make it Nam, the 7154, along with Adyantau Takitau, 1146, and finally make it Ra Ma Nam by the Atkupanyum Gavayepi, is the Nattam, so it's Ramanam. And then you get Rama plus Ni. I think the last sutram for the day. The last sutram for the day is we need to make the Ni becomes Am. So this says Near Am. So Nehe Am. In place of Ni, you get the Am Adesha. When is that? Nadi Ap Ni Bhya. Bit confusing. There's two places Am. It's confusing. Nehe Am. In place of Ni, Nehe Shashti of Ni, which is Saptami. The Saptami Ekvachan Pratyag Ni. In place of that Pratyag Ni, do the Am Adesha, Am. When it's following these, one of these three, which is Nadi, which we have not done yet, we'll do it later, and the Ap, which is what we have now, or the Dhatu Ni. So Nadyantat, Abantat, this is what we have right now, Abantat. The Ni Shabdat, which we don't have right now, Parasya Nehe Am. So this 73116, we're going to make the Ni, Saptami Ekvachan Pratyaya, into Am. So 73116, we'll have to, when we take Rama plus Ni, Saptami Ekvachanam, Rama plus Ni, when we do Rama plus Ni, we're going to get the, become Rama plus Am. Rama plus Am. And that is because of the fact that we're going to get the Ne Ram Nadyam Nibhya. Ne Ram Nadyam Nibhya. 73116. 73116. So let's do that. And then you're going to get again the Yad Apaha. So, by the way, Karthik, this is no longer Nit Pratyaya. Is it? How you can get Yad Apa over here?
I think it has Thanivad Adesha, Anal Vidhav.
Thanivad Adesha, Anal Vidhav. Because Yad Apa requires the Pratyaya to be a Nit Pratyaya. Now we have the Pratyaya as Am. It came in place of Ni, but that's why always follow all the steps carefully. Because in Adesha, we retain the attributes of the thing which is substituted. So previously we had Ni. Ni became Am. So even though the Am itself doesn't have now the Kavarga Panchama, it has Thanivad Bhava. It retains the nitness of the thing which is replaced. So we can still use the Yada and Yada 73113 and make it Ra Ma plus Ya Am Yada. And again Akasama Dirgha will do it. So 73113 and we can Rama Yam, make it Rama Yam. Ra Ma Yam. And the Saptami Divachanam is same as what we had for the Shashti Divachanam. We have to use the Angi Chapaha. Angi Chapaha, again to the Ekara Adeshaha, and make it Ramayoho. Same thing as Shashti Divachanam. Those two always go together. The Shashti and Saptami Divachanam always go together. And then Ramasu. Ramasu, nothing special in the Saptami Bahuvachanam, because the only thing there, you don't get the Murdhanya Adesha. Because to get the Murdhanya Adesha, you require the In Pratyahara to precede, or the Kavarga. When you have Rameshu, that the Rame, that A was the In. You have Ramasu, that A is not in the In, because In only starts from E or E-Un, so that Rama, that Akar is not an In Pratyahara. So so that's why it's not an In Varna. So it doesn't come in that. It's only Ramasu. Okay. So a little bit fast today towards the end, but I think, we meet only once 2 weeks, and we'll get a lot of examples. So maybe Karthik and Ravi will post more of these examples for Rama next 2 weeks. So please watch out for examples and follow them, and please post any questions that you may have. Okay, and we'll come back for Ramayanam in 15 minutes. By the way, this is class number, forgot to announce, class number 87, 28th August 2010, number 87, first half Vyakaranam. Ramo Rajamani Sada Vijayate Ramam Ramesham Bhaje Ramena Nishachara Chamu Ramaya Tasmai Namaha Rama Nasti Paranam Parataram Ramasya Dasosmyaham Rame Chittale Sada Bhautame Bhorama Mamudhara Rama Rameti Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasanama Tattalyam Rama Nama Varanane Shri Rama Nama Varanana On Namasiti. Okay.